5 years back, they're still spending that. The projection is 300 will go up by inflation. You know, 300 will become 310, 350. 5 years back, they used to spend $1.2 billion on print advertising. 1.2 billion. That number went down to 500 million in 2011, and it will only go down. 2011 they spent zero on mobile. 2012 they spent about 1.2 million on mobile, and this year I don't know the numbers. My guess is that they're probably spending upward of 10 million or more on mobile. So there's clearly a big shift happening, right? Now digital is also going up. By digital, I mean by all. Okay, they're all digital. So let's back off. Online, non-mobile online is going up. What is not going up nearly at the same rate as mobile. And so I remember we used to do when you go to money, raise money, and you tell them how big the market is and all that kind of stuff. So we said this is 2011. If by 2013 mobile will be 10 million, 8 million. I think the number for 2013 was more like 30 billion. So clearly, mobile has gone, in practice, much faster than what was projected. And the projections are already very strong. So everyone is expecting mobile advertising to increase. Now, that's good news and bad news. When you get a lot of money, you get a lot of big players moving in. I mean, Twitter went public purely on mobile. If you look at Facebook's latest earnings, 52% of the revenue is coming from mobile. And the stock has gone to the roof. So clearly, I mean, we are dealing with, but then at Selectica, we're competing with Oracle, SAP, Siebel. They were pretty analogous to Facebook, Google, and Twitter. So what does it matter? We can dance with the elephants.
You are using this model to sending offers and coupons from retail chains to use mobile apps. So let's say users is getting the offers again and again, and now is not getting a very good experience. So in that case, how do you see where to draw the line? Where to send certain offers or where not to send?
Good question. So I'll give you a simple answer. I'll give you the right answer. The simple answer is when you downloaded an app and you didn't pay for it, you deserve to get ads. Right? So you can't complain. But let me complete. So as part of that, the agreement between you and the app provider and the ad network is you have given the right to be shown an ad, and the app company in turn has contracted with an ad network to give a piece of that screen space to show an ad. Right? That is part of a contract. Now the question is, you can misuse it or you can do something with it. So our job is to make sure that I don't abuse that privilege, because in effect you've given me a right to be part of your house, your private window or whatever, right? I can abuse it, show you total garbage, and you'll never want to see anything I do, or I can take advantage of that and try to give you something that you find value in, and that's my challenge. So how do I do that? By taking advantage of whatever I know about you or other people like you, the location you are, the kind of offers, and to the extent that I've shown you something 2 times or 3 times and you don't respond, don't keep showing the same thing. I mean, I see when I'm traveling and I want to look at Indian serials, I go to the site called, what is the most famous site? No, there's another one. Anyway. Now, they're all clips running on YouTube. I've seen the same ad 15,000 times. Now you would think that they're running on my machine, they know my ID, they don't know who I am, but they know my ID, they know that they're showing it to me 1, 2, 10, 15 times. Stop showing that. Why are they showing it? Because it's a brand ad, the brand guy is willing to keep paying for it, they don't care. But that's not the business we are in. We are in the business of really trying to give you an offer, and therefore we don't want to abuse that privilege.
Sanjay, I have a question. You being a technopreneur, do you like to talk about one particular technology which has not been populated but holds such a promising, maybe on business front or deliverables or kind of stuff?
So I think in my journey, what happened is, at Selectica I was very technical. Then as the company grew, I mean, I kept the CTO title till I became the CEO. But I was really spending more time on technology, and then I went through, time of just roaming around the world, going on safari and stuff like that. So I sort of got a little bit, detached from technology. And in the last few years, I've gone back in and sort of picked up as needed. Right? I mean, machine learning and AI, of course, is very close to me. System stuff, I believe in it, I know how to do it. But I'm not sort of spent so much time looking at where the technology is going. So here's one thing. People have heard of Bitcoin, right? How many of you are cryptologists? Anyone who's a cryptologist? No. So do you know what Bitcoin is, right? It's basically you have to do, you're hashing large numbers in the expectation that you can find a particular pattern, and if you do, that you earn a Bitcoin. Technically very interesting. I think it's built on a quicksand. I think it's the kind of technology which is very glamorous. There are Bitcoin ATMs and used for a lot of unethical, illegal purposes. So that's the kind of technology that wouldn't be of interest. But I think machine learning and big data, I think has a lot of promise.
M2M.
On the analytics side.
Okay.
Now, I think if you look at the evolution of computing, it's gone from mainframes to desktops to cloud to mobile. I think the next thing is what is called wearable computing, right? Something you wear. I think that something is going to happen there. I don't know whether it's going to be a watch or a Google Glass or a chip they implant in a baby, when they're born. I have no idea. But something will happen there because it's still very clumsy to hold this and press this and then I have to do this and then it's like there has to be a better way of doing it, right? It's better than walking up to a laptop or and punching paper tape or deck of cards that we used to do 30 years back. So clearly it's improved, but we can still do better. So I think somewhere down the line someone will figure out how to give us a way to access information where you don't have to type or punch anything. Maybe you listen to it or you talk to it. I don't know, but clearly that future is going to happen. You look at Google, you look at self-driving cars. I think it's a great idea. I mean, so many accidents happen because a friend of mine, he was in an accident, killed a guy, he was in deep trouble. Very nice guy. I have friends who have died in car accident. Wouldn't it be nice if the car could tell you that you're losing control, you're crossing lanes? That world is happening. So there are lots and lots of problems like that. Healthcare, what Bill Gates Foundation is doing in terms of finding better cure. When Indian water is terrible, why can't we improve it, right? So at that level, there are tons of problems. But I think in terms of mass reach, I think variable computing is one of the next frontiers.
Good evening. Sanjay, how do you see the next generation of predictive modeling or predictive algorithm, particularly for commercializing for you?
We are at Spotzot, we are starting to use a lot of predictive modeling, and I'm going back and looking at literature. And what's shocking is that the world hasn't really changed much in 30 years. I mean, I wrote a Bayesian classifier 30 years back as a grad student. We're still adding Bayesian classifiers, right? Support vector machines, ID3, which is one of the major classifiers that people doing research 25 years back when I was at Park. So I think the business problems clearly demand it. They've gone from being research curiosities to things that business problems are needed. I think the techniques haven't really kept pace with the volume of data. Hadoop and all is fine, but Hadoop is just a way to break competition. I think we need the next generation of, it'll probably come from mathematicians, scientists, I don't know who will do it, but we clearly need better ways of making sense out of a huge volume of data. And I think the technique that worked 50 years back or 100 years back, I don't think are scaling. And I think it's an opportunity. I don't have an answer. I think it's an opportunity.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of TiE Pune, I would like to thank our guest today, Mr. Sanjay Mittal, for sharing with us his wonderful entrepreneurial journey and valuable insights. Thank you, Dr. Sundarajan, for facilitating this session. I would like to thank Mr. Abhijit for introducing TiE Pune, the guest speaker, and welcoming everyone. Thank you, audience, for participating in today's event. We thank Spotzot for supporting this event. Thank you all the charter members, the volunteers and TiE Pune team for making this event possible. I would now request Mr. Vishwas Mahajan to present a memento to Mr. Sanjay Mittal. Once again, thank you all for participating in today's event. Thank you.